In the vast, untamed wilderness of the American plains, a solitary bison roams, its massive frame casting a long shadow against the setting sun. But this is no ordinary bison. It bears a gruesome wound, a gaping hole in its side, a testament to a horrific wasp nest infestation. As the camera zooms in, the sight is both shocking and captivating. The wound, raw and pulsating, is a dark portal into the bison's suffering, a stark reminder of nature's brutal realities. The bison, a symbol of strength and resilience, now becomes a canvas for the dark artistry of parasitic wasps, whose larvae feast on its flesh, turning this majestic creature into a living host for their offspring. The wasp infestation begins when a female wasp, driven by instinct, seeks out a suitable host. In this case, the bison's thick hide offers an ideal environment for her eggs. She burrows into the flesh, laying her eggs deep within the muscle tissue. As the larvae hatch, they begin to consume the bison from the inside out, releasing enzymes that break down the surrounding tissue, creating a festering wound that attracts other scavengers and insects. The bison, unaware of the horror unfolding within, continues to graze, its body a battleground for survival. The sight is grotesque. The larvae wriggle and squirm, their tiny bodies feasting on the very essence of life, while the bison's immune system struggles to fight off the invasion. A futile battle against an unseen enemy. As the infestation progresses, the bison's health deteriorates. It becomes increasingly lethargic, its once powerful frame now a shadow of its former self. The wound, a festering reminder of the wasp's relentless assault, becomes a breeding ground for bacteria. In the heart of the African savanna, where the golden grasses sway and the sun casts long shadows, a leopard lies motionless, its once majestic form marred by a grotesque wound. This is not just any injury, it is a horrific testament to the perils of nature, a vivid reminder of the darker side of life in the wild. The leopard, a symbol of grace and power, now bears the scars of an unexpected foe, a hive of bees. As the camera zooms in, the sight is both captivating and repulsive. The gaping wound, raw and festering, is surrounded by a swarm of angry bees, their bodies vibrating with agitation as they defend their territory. This is not merely an attack. It is a full-blown infestation, a scene that would send shivers down the spine of any onlooker. Bees, often seen as harmless pollinators, can become vicious when provoked, and in this case, they have turned their wrath upon an unsuspecting predator. The leopard, with its powerful jaws and sharp claws, is rendered helpless against this tiny but formidable adversary. As the bees burrow into the wound, they inject venom, causing excruciating pain and swelling. The leopard's body, a canvas of spots and sinew, is now a battleground, a grotesque intersection of animal and insect life. Each sting is a reminder of the fragility of existence, the thin line that separates predator from prey, beauty from horror. As we delve deeper into the biology of this infestation, we uncover the fascinating yet disturbing world of bees. These creatures are not just mindless attackers. They operate with a complex social structure, working together to defend their hive. The queen bee, the heart of the colony, lays thousands of eggs, ensuring the survival of her lineage. Worker bees, the unsung heroes of the hive, forage for nectar and pollen, but they also protect their home with fierce loyalty. When a threat arises, they swarm, and in the case of our unfortunate leopard, they have found a target that is both unusual and tragic. The wound itself is a prime breeding ground for infection. As the bees invade, they create an environment ripe for bacteria to flourish. The leopard's immune system, though powerful, is struggling to fend off this dual assault. The pain is excruciating, and the animal's once proud demeanor is replaced by a desperate instinct to survive. It is a dark ballet of life and death, where even the king of the jungle is not immune to the cruel whims of nature. But what does this say about our relationship with the animal kingdom? As we watch the leopard writhe in agony, we are forced to confront the reality of our impact on the natural world. Human encroachment into wildlife habitats has led to an increase in such bizarre encounters. As we clear land for agriculture and urban development, we disrupt the delicate balance of ecosystems. The bees, driven from their natural habitats, are forced to adapt, sometimes with deadly consequences for the creatures that share their environment. In a way, the leopard's plight serves as a dark mirror, reflecting our own actions. We, too, face the consequences of our choices. Just as the leopard is overwhelmed by the swarm, humanity grapples with the fallout from environmental degradation, climate change, and the loss of biodiversity. The bees, once revered for their role in pollination, become agents of chaos in this tragic drama. As we ponder this unsettling tableau, it is hard not to find a sliver of humor in the absurdity of it all. Imagine the leopard, a creature synonymous with stealth and strength, now reduced to a hapless victim of a bee infestation. It's a situation so bizarre that it could easily be the plot of a dark comedy, nature's way of reminding us that even the mightiest can fall prey to the smallest. So, as we witness this shocking spectacle, let it serve as a cautionary tale. The next time you swat away a bee, remember the leopard and its horrific wound, and consider the intricate web of life that binds us all together. In the end, this story is not merely about a leopard and a hive of bees. It is about the interconnectedness of all living things. It is a reminder that in the grand tapestry of life, every thread matters, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. And as we navigate our own lives, let us strive to be more mindful of the impact we have on the world around us, lest we find ourselves on the receiving end of nature's dark humor. In the shadowy expanse of the American plains, where the wind whispers secrets of the wild, a solitary bison roams, a majestic creature burdened by an unseen horror. This is not just any bison, it is a living testament to nature's cruel and grotesque symbiosis. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is met with a shocking sight: a gaping wound, a festering mass of barnacles clinging to its flank, a grotesque display of nature's darker side. The barnacles, usually found clinging to rocks and ships, have made this bison their unwitting host, transforming the noble beast into a nightmarish canvas of suffering. What could drive such a marine parasite to infest a land-dwelling giant? The answer lies in the murky waters of ecological imbalance and the relentless march of nature's design. Barnacles are crustaceans, small yet formidable, that typically thrive in salty ocean waters. They are known for their hard outer shells and their ability to latch onto any surface, from the hulls of ships to the shells of sea turtles. But how did they find their way onto the bison? The answer is as disturbing as it is fascinating. As climate change warms our oceans and alters ecosystems, barnacles have begun to adapt, seeking new hosts in their quest for survival. This bison, perhaps drawn to a water source that had become tainted or contaminated, became a perfect target for these relentless invaders. The barnacles, with their sticky appendages, attach themselves to the bison's skin, creating a grotesque colony that feeds on the animal's flesh and blood. As the barnacles grow, they form a hard, protective shell that further embeds them into the bison's hide. The wound festers, becoming a breeding ground for bacteria and other parasites, leading to a painful, slow demise for the once mighty creature. The bison's immune system fights valiantly, but with each passing day, the barnacles multiply, exacerbating the injury and draining the bison's vitality. The sight is both haunting and heartbreaking. The bison, once a symbol of strength and resilience, now reduced to a living testament of suffering, a victim of nature's unyielding cycle. This infestation serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of life. In the grand tapestry of the ecosystem, every action has a reaction, and the consequences of human activity ripple through the natural world in ways we often fail to comprehend. The bison, a creature of the land, is now a host for a marine parasite, illustrating the disturbing reality of a world where boundaries between ecosystems blur. Barnacles thrive, while the bison suffers, a dark reflection of the imbalance we have wrought upon the earth. As we ponder this unsettling scenario, we must confront the ethical implications of our existence, our actions, polluting. In the vast, untamed wilderness, where the sun casts its golden rays upon the rugged terrain, a creature roams that embodies the spirit of the American plains, the bison. But today, we encounter a bison unlike any other. This majestic beast, a symbol of strength and resilience, bears a horrific wound, a grotesque testament to the harsh realities of nature. Its back is a canvas of suffering, marred by a ghastly infestation of barnacles, clinging to its skin like sinister barnacle-covered leeches. As we delve deeper into this unsettling sight, we are drawn into a world where beauty and horror intertwine, where the struggle for survival takes on a grotesque form. Barnacles, those seemingly innocuous crustaceans, are often associated with the ocean's depths, but they can also invade the lives of unsuspecting land animals. These tiny creatures, with their hard shells and sticky appendages, latch onto the bison's skin, burrowing into its flesh and creating a grotesque spectacle. Bison, once a proud symbol of the wild, now bears the weight of this infestation, its skin riddled with open sores and festering wounds. The barnacles thrive in this unholy alliance, feeding off the bison's nutrients, while the bison suffers in silence, a living testament to the brutal realities of nature's design. As we observe this dark symbiosis, we are reminded of the delicate balance that exists in the natural world. The barnacles, in their relentless pursuit of survival, have turned the bison into a host, a mere vessel for their existence. This relationship, while seemingly one-sided, reflects a broader truth about the interconnectedness of life. In the grand tapestry of nature, every creature plays a role, even if that role is one of suffering. The bison's plight serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of imbalance, of how the actions of one species can ripple through the ecosystem, leaving scars that may never heal. Yet, as we ponder this dark reality, a flicker of humor emerges. Perhaps the bison, in its own way, has become a walking barnacle buffet, a testament to the resilience of life in the face of adversity. After all, who knew that nature's cruel joke could also be a source of dark amusement? As we reflect on this bizarre twist of fate, we are left with a moral that resonates deeply in the intricate dance of life. We are all connected, and sometimes the most grotesque situations can reveal the absurdity